Getting to the APA World Championship is the dream for any APA team. Winning the local qualifier and then performing in Vegas requires each team member to mentally and physically prepare. But it also relies on unbreakable team bonds and inspiring team leaders to navigate the highs and the lows of competitive pool. This episode follows Team Cobra Kai on their journey to the 9-ball championship in Vegas. They share their pro tips for preparing individually and as a team to strike first and strike hard on the pool table. We hope you enjoy. Welcome, everyone, to the next edition of the Lucky Breaks podcast. I'm Sue Leader, and I'm excited to be coming to you from the Lucky Shot Billiard Hall in Sunnyvale. This is part of the Santa Clara APA League. And I'm excited because I'm here today with one of the teams that's qualified for the World event in Las Vegas next month. And we're going to be talking to them about how they got there and how they are preparing for this very important event. Welcome, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay. First, I'm going to start by telling everybody your name, and then you're going to tell me what your team name is. Okay, so we've got Abhilash, who's the team captain. We have Shekhar, who is our skill level 8. I saw that on the score sheet, so good job. We've got Ruben and Kui. Welcome, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so Abhilash, why don't you start and tell us what is your team name for this big event?
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. Awesome.
Yeah, so we came up with this team name we had a long story here. So it was actually called Pool Sharks for the 8-ball team, and it was 9 ballers for the 9-ball team, and Shekhar was heading both the teams. And it was so happened that we never used to win the world qualifier. We always used to end up losing like halfway through or something like that. So we kind of decided, Shekhar was like, maybe it's the team name. We should change the name of the team. And at that point of time, I think Cobra Kai was very popular on TV. Mm-hmm. So it was like, okay, strike hard, no mercy, and all kinds of things came about, and that's how the name came about.
Is that the attitude of the team? Strike hard, no mercy?
Oh yeah.
You just destroy people
strike
on the
hard,
table?
Strike first, no mercy. There's another change we made.
Yeah, tell me.
We changed the captain as well.
Oh.
Just to make it possible to go to the
He's got the
Vegas
killer
championship.
instincts, right?
He's the right captain for this.
Okay. He's like, what is it? Cut the leg or something like that from Karate Kid?
Sweep the leg. You have a problem with that?
Actually, he's being very modest here. So, it was not the captain. It was just that the team, I think the most important thing is over the years, the team became very good. Everyone got hooked onto the league. And with time, everyone became super good at their game. So we were kind of hoping that it would happen last year itself, but it did not. But we were pretty sure it's going to happen this year. So
yeah, this was your year. Nice. All right. Anyone else have some secret tips for any teams trying to get all the way to Worlds?
So basically, it's the team members, what's in their soul, I would believe. Like, everybody wants to win. That's our secret. So for winning, you have to practice as much as you can. And that was something that was common in everyone.
Yeah.
So that's, I believe, is something very important for any player to go ahead.
Yeah. You have to be competitive and you have to really care when you get to that big event. It takes a lot of preparation.
Yeah, so my name is Kui. I guess I'm just saying this. I mean, I'm really proud. I mean, I just joined this team. I'm really new in APA, almost just 1 year ago. I joined. Shekhar actually recruited me, so Shekhar to play me. So, I mean, I'm very proud joining this team, and I become a member of this team because we gel well together. The teamwork is really impressive. You see us working in the triangle or even in the world qualifier. We all, share our burden. Everybody contributed. I mean, I could speak with, for everybody that's not here. Mm-hmm. They actually really, really are, also supportive. And Abhilash is a great captain. So Shekhar doesn't, choose the wrong one. So he has the right choice.
Well, you guys probably back each other up too, right?
So I just want to build on that for half a second.
Okay.
It's really the team. They're competitive, but they're very good sportsmen. They want to win, but they'll never trash anyone. They will not badmouth or they will call their own fouls. They're very, very good about it. And it's really not about winning at the end of the day. It's having fun. If you have fun, you will get there.
Yeah. Yeah. Winning is just the gravy on top.
That's the gravy on top.
Nice. Love that. Love that. Well, I have to say, Kui, if this is your first year in the APA, wow. I mean, getting to go to Worlds in your first year, you are going to
Thank
be
you.
hooked. I think you're going to be playing for the rest of your life. This,
Okay, thank
yeah,
you. I hope so too.
yeah, yeah.
As long as somebody permit it,
Yeah.
I was willing to do.
Yeah. Well, the event in Las Vegas is just, it's so awesome. There's just a sea of pool tables and there's all these vendors and you'll see the pros doing exhibitions and
I
things
see.
like that. It's just a really
Yeah.
amazing event.
That's exciting. Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Has anyone been to the World event before?
Yeah, so we went in 2023 for 8-ball.
Okay.
So Abhilash and I were in that other team.
Okay, nice.
It was the most amazing event. We could not stop grinning. We could not stop smiling about being there.
Yeah.
We lost pretty quickly. We won 2, we lost 2. We didn't care.
Yeah.
But this time we're going for it.
Oh, you're going to go for the whole thing.
The whole thing.
The whole enchilada. I love that. And what are your tips for the players who haven't been to this event before? Like any advice for them?
So for me, playing any competitive tournament, it's just that you have to fight and keep fighting, try your level best. Specifically in a game of pool, it's like 80% of it, at least what I believe is 80% to 90% is skill. But there is also 10% of luck involved, right? Like, you can have a bad run, you could scratch sometimes, you could break well and you could still put the cue ball in the pocket, There is like still 10% luck. But I think what's most important is as long as you keep fighting
Yeah.
for every point on the table and make sure that you don't lose easily. Like you wait till the end and you give the best possible fight. I think you have a very good chance of winning. So that's the only thing we have under control. Everything else is like, you try your best and play for the best and everyone in the team does that. So
Yeah.
hoping for the best.
Yeah. It's that resilience. When something goes wrong, you need to be resilient even though something went wrong. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'll just add to that a little bit. I sincerely feel that every match, every point is really not won or lost at the table. It's in the prep. So unless you're doing the practice, you're doing the drills, it's a lot of fun playing this. It's very hard to do the drills. But if you're doing that, you're 90% there.
Yeah.
Rest of it, like Abhilash said, rest of it is luck.
Yeah.
What kind of opponent you get, what kind of table, what kind of luck. 9-ball has a lot of luck.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the practice shines through.
That is so true. So true. It's like a reminder to eat your vegetables so you can have the dessert later. I don't know. That's what came to mind for me. What are you doing to prepare? Are you guys having team practice sessions or are you giving a lot of coaching, Shekhar?
So for us personally, what we try to do is regularly practice, but also on top of that, play the local tournaments. There's a Lucky Shot Billiards hosts this Friday night tournament. We play that a lot. And not just at Lucky Shots, there might be other in the area. So because what happens is in big tournaments, there's this pressure. Even though you are that good, but when it's under pressure, you are this good. So if you are practice at this, then you will perform at this, somewhere in between. And that's really important for any high level tournament. So that's very important.
Yeah, that's a great point. Anyone else?
Yeah, I mean, I think all what Ruben says is actually accurate. So, and also get a good coach from these two gentlemen here. It's really, really helpful too. So, and also just, try to remember not to make the same mistake or similar mistakes. And when you're practicing and just, and every game, even in the league game, just try to make it as much as you can, right? So, not holding back a little bit. So, and just learn from the mistakes, I guess. So,
That's a good reminder. Tell me your skill levels too, so our audience knows.
I'm obviously started as 3, now I'm 4.
Right. Very good.
I'm a skill level 7 in 9-ball.
Uh-huh.
I have never played any 8-ball APA matches though.
Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. But do you play 8-ball for fun or just 9-ball?
I do play 8-ball, yeah.
Okay.
But I haven't been on any APA 8-ball
Okay.
team.
So you're available is what you're saying.
Yes,
to be
yeah.
recruited.
If you
Okay.
want my services, here I am. Yeah.
Got it. Shekhar?
I'm skill level 8,
Nice.
hoping to be 9 someday.
I love it. Yep. Maybe during this tournament. No.
Don't jinx us. Don't jinx us.
Okay. Abhilash.
I'm a skill level 5, so I play both
Perfect.
8 ball and 9 ball. I'm a 5.
Yeah. Good. Cool. Love it. Anything you're most excited about on this trip?
Last time we went, just when we were having this conversation with Shekhar, so we went there to, of course, have fun, and we wanted to win. So what happened was we played the first game and we lost. And we knew it was a modified elimination, and if we lose one more, we're out of the tournament. But we felt like really shitty to come back to Bay Area losing both the games. So like, we got to do something, just at least hope, then pray we win one game, right? So that's something that we have to do it this time as well. But as he said, this time, at least 2 of us have been there, so we know how it is. The best part there is like, the atmosphere is crazy, like so many pool tables and so many people. You will get to see all kinds of players, all kinds of crazy shots happening. So it's really fun. And I'm hoping and praying that my team and our team, they're not going on partying late in the night and, screwing up the games
I had a
next
team
day.
that
So
did that one year.
that's about it.
Yeah. Okay. Shekhar, anyone else? What are you excited about?
Well, the Vegas trip.
The partying. No.
The Vegas trip, not the Vegas trip.
Yes.
The Vegas trip is always fun to be there. But being with these 7 other people
Yeah.
that we've taken this journey together with, it's going to be the great, and the pinnacle
Yeah.
to be there together and play hard. We have to bring the trophy back.
Amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. I
It's
love
long
that.
overdue.
It's like a good team bonding experience. Yeah. How about you guys?
For me, I have never been to this World Pool Championships tournament. So the atmosphere itself, I'm very excited about it. I'm sure I will get distracted. I might be that problematic person. Yeah. But yeah, I'll try to keep my composure towards the game.
And set your alarm clock in the morning. Yeah.
That won't help me, I'm
Here's
sure.
the alarm clock. Here's the alarm clock.
We have our captain for that.
Yeah. Okay. Wake up calls.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be my first trip with, APA team and, playing competitive pool. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be, to me, right now, it's going to be really big anticipation in my end. So, like, I'm really happy. I'm really excited for that. And hopefully I don't get too nervous and I don't see, like, a lot of, that's one thing that I see, like, I read about it and I heard about it. So, yeah, but hopefully with everybody help here, we encourage me and, hopefully, yeah, I mean, I trust everybody, all the other 7 gentlemen here. So
Yeah.
it should be a great thing
Nice.
for me. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited for you guys. Is there anything that you're maybe worried about? Like, is there anything kind of giving some stress?
I'm worried that I'm lose like 0 to 20 or 19 to 1. Embarrass myself.
Well, what is it for a 4? Is it like 8 balls before you get 1 point? What's the level?
Yeah, something like that.
Nah,
just get to that 8 ball.
Joke. I mean, seriously, I just think that
Magic number.
Magic. I just hope that we don't lose too easily, and I just hope that we could actually have all full strength and all focus over there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep my focus and composure, like Ruben says. So
Yeah.
this is the first time. So I mean, I think we have to learn, but we have to learn quick. So that's what it is. So yeah.
Nice. Ruben, any ideas?
For me, it's just that I don't want to give up. That's the thing I am going with. Like, even if I'm down by a lot, I just want to get the most of what's in my ability. Even if I lose, it's fine. But as long as I can get maximum out of what I can do, I'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just had an idea of like, because I love going to 9-ball events. I've seen some amazing comebacks, where you're like down, you're on the ropes, you've only got, a handful of balls. But you can do an amazing comeback, some really strategic safeties, things like that. So maybe someone on your team will be like the comeback kid.
I've actually seen Ruben do a comeback from like losing 17-3 or something on the cards, and then he comes around and wins
winning. Wow.
that. So
All right.
everyone in the team is capable of doing that.
Yeah. Love that.
I was just learned by seeing Shekhar and other senior players around in the Bay Area, just observing what they do while they are down or what you should not do when you are down. That's pretty important.
Yeah.
And it helped me a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot to the mental game there. Yeah. Shekhar, Abhilash, anything you're worried about?
I'm actually not worried about anything.
Wonderful.
We have, no, seriously,
chill.
seriously. We have 8 solid players. We have options, different configurations we can play, depending on what the other team brings to the table. Everybody plays hard. Everybody works hard, practices hard. A lot of people have access to tables at home and other pool halls. So I'm really not worried about the performance or the skill level. I'm just worried about the disappointment if the day is not in our favor. And these people I know are going to be heartbroken
Yeah.
if it doesn't go their way. But at the end of the day, everybody has to remember, it is not if I win or lose, it's about the team. So I could lose, but Ruben can pull up my slack.
Absolutely.
So it works.
Yeah. I love it.
I'm really expecting great things.
Yeah.
this season.
I am too now. So I'm invested in this team. Abhilash?
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
So just try your level best. I'm not worried about anything. Maybe it's also because the two of us have gone there once. So the first time I went, I was pretty scared. I would go to him and I'll be like, I'm down like 2 games in 8 ball, and I'll be like, I might lose 3-0. And he would just say, just play your game. Don't worry about whether you win or lose. So off late, it's pretty much been like that. We'll just try our level best. So I'm not worried about, competing or, will we lose 20-0 or something. Some things are kind of understood for me that we will fight and we will not lose easily. So
Yeah.
that's kind of understood. But beyond that, it's, on that day, what happens. So
There's
we'll
so
see.
much luck in this game that you can only control so many things. So I'm curious. A lot of teams in San Diego have started like recording their matches. Are you guys planning to record or live stream any of your matches in Vegas?
So I have a comment about that. It's very distracting.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you put a camera out there and you put it out on Facebook and YouTube as a live stream, you're always thinking that my family is watching, my kids are watching, my boyfriend, my girlfriend is watching. It puts unnecessary pressure. I would avoid that distraction, but I would recommend to any team that is going to practice the recording out here, do the recording, watch your match, see that crappy stance or that twist of the hand you do at the end of the stroke and iron those out ahead of time.
Before you go.
Before you go.
Yeah.
Leave the cameras home.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to have to go and watch
You don't leave the
because
camera home.
because I can't watch over Facebook. Okay. Well, I really do feel invested. Like the confidence is infectious. So I'm really excited for this. All right. Well, we have this little gimmick on our show, which has the Magic 8 Ball. So who has a question, a yes or no question that they'd like to ask the Magic 8 Ball? It could be, will I have a break and run?
Okay,
Will I win 20-0 maybe?
Okay, will
Ask the question then.
okay.
Look at-
Will I have a break and run for the first time? What does that say?
It says you may rely on it.
You may rely on it. Awesome. I love it. Okay. Okay. Anyone else have a burning question?
Yes. Will I win 20-0 or not?
We have had some questions come true from this 8 Ball.
So I think we are a 9-ball team. We broke the 8-ball.
Oh, we need a 9-ball version. Let me see. I'll ask for you. Okay. Will you win 20-0?
Things showed up.
As I see it, yes.
Oh, yeah. So I will
I think
practice
the
for
secret
it.
is you have to hold it this way.
I won't rely on it, but I will
yeah.
practice for it.
Okay. How about you? Any questions?
It's pretty simple. Will we win the finals?
Will you win the finals?
I was going to ask
It
that
is
question.
decidedly so.
Oh, yeah.
You heard it here.
Okay.
It's happening.
No more questions
One
after
of,
this.
one of these trophies in this
Awesome.
room is going to be one of yours. So,
Ooh, okay.
well, thank you so much, everyone, for being on the Lucky
Thank you.
Breaks podcast. I am super excited. So happy to meet you. And I really am invested. I'm going to be following your team on the CompuSport app, and good luck.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you very
thank you, and
much, Sue.
pleasure, yeah.
It was a pleasure.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we are back, and Abhilash and Shekhar are here to tell us about their experience in Vegas with the Cobra Kai team and the 9-Ball Nationals. Welcome back, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, first, before we dive into some of the, observations, how did you guys do?
So we played 2 tournaments. One was captains, one was 9-ball.
Okay.
So in 9-ball, we won 3 rounds and then we got knocked out in the 4th round, which we should have won. We could have won. But in captains, we went a little bit further. We got into the 17th position,
Fantastic. Out of how many teams?
some 380 teams.
Oh, my goodness. Congrats. That's fantastic. Do you think the playing in the 9-Ball Nationals before the captains kind of helped you get used to the tables, things like that?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a whole different environment, different tables, different cloth, different balls. So it helps
Yeah,
having
from
a
your
few
home bar.
reps.
Oh, and you both were on the captain's team? Wow, that's really cool. Well, what were some of the highlights from let's start with the 9-ball. What were some of the highlights with Cobra Kai?
I would say winning the first game. That was very important. Also, I think once we won the first game, the first 2 were actually pretty easy. We felt it was not at all hard. I thought we played harder teams here in the Bay Area. Starting game 3, it got a little tougher. I still remember the third game was like 51-49, but we won.
Wow.
But the fourth game, it was 51-49, and we lost. So it was pretty close. I think we did very well. I mean, of course, as like Shekhar said, I certainly felt that we should have won the fourth game too. I mean, but it just did not happen. So maybe next time. Yeah.
Was there a particular turning point in that fourth game that really stands out in your mind?
So I actually, the lineup was very good. I mean, it was kind of instinct, and Shekhar played like in the beginning, and I think he played his best game that day. We were like 37-23 up after the third game, and I was like, yeah, we just need another win. That's it. And I was like, this seems to be easy, Maybe I got a little too overconfident, or I don't know what happened. Fourth game, we were supposed to win, and we just thought, like, just get this game and we're done. Like, we'll get close to 50 with 3 wins and, pretty much done. But I don't know what happened. Team got nervous, or I don't know. I mean, it was very hard to see us lose from such a position. Like, we're being 37-23 up.
Oh, yeah, that's heartbreaker.
So that game, I don't think anyone in the team is going to ever forget. It was a classic case of the mental game falling short. The other team had already given up, but we realized that the last 2 players, they were relatively inexperienced, and that showed. They were much stronger shooters, but the pressure got to them, and they missed some easy shots, and the rest is history. We've all been there.
Happens to all of us. Yeah.
But that's where we fell short.
Yeah. Got it. Okay. Well, when we were watching you, because the 3 of us from the Lucky Breaks podcast came out to watch, one thing that stood out to me was how supportive all of you were to each other. It seemed like while you were playing, there was always someone from your team coming up, talking to the person if they were racking the balls, giving them a pep talk, or coming over, talking to them when they were on the chair during a timeout. Was that something that you designed in advance, or did it just sort of emerge organically with the team? You just have such a good chemistry.
So no, we did not design that in advance. Essentially, we had to hold people back because everybody wanted to go and talk to the person.
And like
"Oh my
swarm
God,
them.
That shot on the 4 ball, that shot on the 6 ball, that combo, that defense. Everybody wanted to encourage each other, which was great to see, but can be overwhelming and distracting for the player. So not planned, but worked out very well, I think.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And how about in the captain's tournament? What sort of stood out? Like what was the sort of secret to the success of getting so far?
I think I didn't play the first game. So we only had 4 players. One of them couldn't show up because of some emergency, and we had 4 people. First game, it was pretty easy. But then I think the 3 we had, he was shooting really well. I mean, I don't care if Doug comes to know, but he was playing like a 4. So he even did a break and run in I think in the second game, right?
Wow.
In the second game.
As a 3 doing a
Fishy.
break and run in Vegas.
His first in Vegas under pressure as an opening player.
And he did a break and run, and I was like, "Oh, what's going on here? I mean, maybe we have a good chance." And I think again we were shooting so well. I mean, every game we played, it felt like it's very easy. We were winning so easily, and then I was like, "What's going on here? It doesn't sound like Vegas. I mean, either we are too good or something is going on." But then again, the game we lost, a couple of mistakes. I mean, it was like very close. We could have probably won that too. I mean,
Yeah.
in the hindsight, like now everything feels like, yeah, we could have done it, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Now, how about your own playing? How do you think you played, Shekhar, during your matches? Anything that stands out as either a highlight or something you need to work on?
So I definitely need to continue to work on the mental game by going to tournaments. Anything I say about my game is going to be hearsay because from what I heard people say. So I'm going to comment about Abhilash's game. I don't think I have seen him more focused or more consistent than what I saw out there. And that's very important, especially for him, because he was captaining the 9-ball team as well. So he's managing all the people.
Yeah.
He's managing the opponents. He's managing the lineup. He's doing that mental math, keeping track of numbers. And we explicitly told all the team players to not worry about numbers at all. Just go step up and play. One shot after the next. That's all you have to worry about. The numbers will be taken care of by mostly Abhilash. And if Abhilash is out of pocket, then me. But he was doing that most of the time. So definitely, he outshone himself.
Amazing. Very cool.
And you can say good things about me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I always feel like, when Shekhar is playing, I tell everyone, like, doesn't matter what the score is. It doesn't matter if he's 20 points behind, if he's 30 points behind. Like, I still remember one game, he was like 20 points behind. I think that was one game. The first game he played a strong 8 and he was like 20, 25 points behind. And everyone in the team were like panicking. They were like, "Oh, Shekhar is down 25 points. Oh, what's going to happen? What's happening?" I was like, it's just 2 racks. I mean, for Shekhar, it's like the way I think of it is it's 2 racks. That's it. And he can run down 2 racks anytime, right? And he won that game. So he caught up, he won the game. And then, but I think more than the first game, the second game he played, even though he played a 6, the 6 was playing really well.
Yeah.
He was playing like a 7, 7.5 maybe, knowing very well that he has to get to 46 and Shekhar has to get to 65. I thought he played even better that game and won quite convincingly. I still remember the captain from the other team. I mean, they were a very nice team. I was just sitting and scoring and he's like, "Who's this guy?" He's like, "Is he shooting like, what is his Fargo level?" And he was asking me all kinds of questions. I was like, "Is he at a 600, 650 Fargo level?" I was like, I don't know his Fargo level, honestly, but I don't care. I mean, he's shooting his best, and that's all matters, right?
Yeah.
So he won 15-5, and even the other team was so surprised. And it was not like the opponent didn't try.
Yeah.
He was shooting very well.
Yeah.
If you let him have a chance, he would run down like the entire table too. And he was just a 6. So he was playing that good. But he just did not give him a chance.
Yeah. No openings.
No openings, nothing. And the opponent team were like, "Oh, can this guy fly to Maryland and play for us?" So we were like, "No."
Yeah. Yeah. That's so cool. So when you think about the strategies and the kind of the tactics that worked in this environment, like one thing that came to mind is the balance of safety game versus aggressive game in these circumstances where you kind of don't know what you're gonna. They may look like a six. They're a six on the paper, but you don't know what you're actually going to get on the table. Did that factor into how you played your games?
So this is where I break my rule of not going for thumb rules. So the thing that I coached the entire team about before the game and in between games was to go for sure shots, like 80% or more confidence, go for the shot, otherwise go for a defense. I kept repeating to them that the worst possible defense is still a difficult shot for your opponent. And like you said, in the APA World Championships, you have no idea what you're getting. Though the person you're playing could be a sandbagging five who plays like an eight, or a very new seven that really plays like a 5. So you just don't know. So
Yeah.
that strategy always works. Where it also works is when you're playing 2 or 3 levels above or below you, because the handicap really can get you there.
Yeah.
And the team actually followed that. 99% of the time they followed that methodology.
Yeah. I like that. It's a very simple thing to remember. 80% or better, go for it. 80% or
Otherwise,
less.
safety.
79%, just go for a safety.
Pull back. Yes.
Yeah, I love that. So one question I have for you is some of your players were going to Vegas for the first time. Like, how did you get them sort of used to the environment? Did you do any sort of team building dinners and social kinds of events to sort of either before the matches or maybe after the match, after you lost, to like a celebratory dinner?
Actually, we didn't do much while the games were going on. So it's like we play. If we get a couple of hours of rest, we take that rest. We come back, play again, take some rest, and that's it. So the first 3 days, I think we pretty much were like this. Like we started playing on Tuesday. Till Thursday, it was pretty much like this because I think we got knocked out on Thursday morning. So basically till Thursday morning, we were like, just go play, take rest, come back, play. But also what I would like to add is like even the team were more willing to do that. They didn't want to, go out and, do a party or, they didn't want to like take a lot of drinks or anything like that. They just wanted to play.
Yeah.
Or even if they're not playing, they'll just go shoot, practice for a while, and then they'll just come back. So
I
it
saw
was-
one of your players playing in a mini.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it was pretty much like that. So till Thursday, till the time we got knocked out, it was pretty much like this. Of course, we were playing the captain's tournament, so we had to, kind of follow this till Friday. Friday once we also got knocked out, and then it was like,
Yeah.
we went for dinner, a few drinks, and everything happened on Friday. So
Yeah.
Well, if I can add about the prep, we did the prep before we left from here for Vegas. So Jimmy's has 7-foot diamond tables, kind of similar environment, slightly different, but still something that we are not used to. So we had several training sessions there. And one of the things that we did was do more drills during these practice sessions. And then when we wanted to shoot racks, we did sudden death, half races. So a skill level 8 would go till 33, skill level 2 would go till 10. So those kind of mix and match races, we did several of those. That helped the team to understand where they stood and to get familiar with the environment that they would face there. And then while we were there, like Abhilash said, we spent a lot of time at the practice tables because you just cannot get enough familiar with the playing environment.
Yeah. Especially when you play in 9-foots at home and then you're on 7-foots there. Yeah, for sure.
I actually feel that, like, honestly, we play a lot in Lucky Shots. I was just thinking about this. Yes, like on Sunday when we played our 9-ball game, again, we won pretty easily on Sunday as well. So I was like, what's going on? But actually, I feel playing on the 9-foot really helped. I was thinking it's going to be the other way around. But now that I think about it, playing on the 9-foot, our skill has become, I think, relatively better. But when we play on a smaller table, like even the 3 was making a lot of balls. Like, he's so used to playing on a
Everything
big table.
looks close.
Of course, he'll make like a few scratch. He'll hit it hard. Sometimes some things might happen. But the probability of him making a ball is way too high, even for a 3. So that I think kind of helps, like, because we play so much on 9 feet. 7 feet is becoming a little easier, but again, I mean, it comes with its own things. But
Yeah. And 9-ball, I think it's a little bit easier transition from the 9 foot to the 7 foot. When you're playing 8-ball, all of a sudden the table looks so crowded.
It's much more crowded.
Yeah. So your strategy has to kind of change up. All right. Well, anything else you think you might do this year to maybe get back again and do a repeat next year?
Play hardest possible,
Okay.
win the triennials, and then give it a shot in June to see if we can make it again.
Yeah. No problem.
Absolutely.
Easy peasy.
Not going to be easy peasy.
Do you want to ask the Magic 8-ball? Yeah. Okay.
You should ask.
All
As
right.
a captain, Abhilash should ask.
Okay. Ask a question. Maybe ask, are you going to go back to nationals next year?
will we go back to Vegas next year?
Hit it.
Everything indicates yes.
All right. Okay. Well, the 8-ball has spoken. So let's keep our fingers crossed that turns out to be true.
Let's
Well-
try asking the 9-ball as well next time.
Yeah. Maybe they need to make a 9-ball version of this. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for letting us follow you on this journey. And we're excited to share it with our audience. And thanks again and good luck this season.
Can I just add one more thing?
Of course.
Having you all watching the matches and encouraging us, cheering for us, that really helped us as well.
Oh.
The team felt that it helped their morale.
Oh.
Everybody commented about that.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
Appreciate you being there.
Oh, well, it was a pleasure to be there. And next time, let's film all your matches and then we'll show them to the audience. How's that?
Let's do that.
All right. Cool. Thanks again.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
That wraps up another episode. A big thank you to our guest for joining us today and sharing their story. If you want to connect with our guest, their contact info can be found in the show notes for this episode. Also, please show your support by liking and subscribing.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Lucky Breaks podcast. You can find more episodes at youtube.com/@luckybreaks-podcast or by searching for Lucky Breaks on your favorite podcast player. This episode was produced by Sue Leader, Aaron Schulman, and Beth Jung. Thank you for your support. Sign up to be a guest on a future episode from our YouTube channel page.